May kulang pa po ba?
Marami. I think that's that represents maybe 1/8 of my life story. Paano kita sabi kaya na but the best of it, the best of it, the story of the best of it, na where we can inspire people. I think may palabas ng mga 8%. I can answer it by percentage. Now, yung maybe sequel or episode, hindi ko alam yan. Makita ko, not so preview ito. Yung director ang nakakalam niya, hindi ko alam. And kung ako pa rin ang kagalang, my answer is no. Ayaw ko na. Ang hirap pa rin yan. Ang hirap pa rin. Alam mo yung document na yan, walang script. No script at all. Basta pinapil lang ng director, ito yung you come and yun, mga ginamit namin doon. Even myself, yung mga sinabi, even tigilan ni Gia Calisto, ni Kaya Mayamis, even yung sinabi ni Captain Tinongan, sarili niya lahat yun. Sarili niya lahat yun na script. Walang script writer doon. Kasi we were forced by the director. A journalist, hindi naman siya movie director talaga eh. She's a journalist by profession, so I think that's the approach of a journalist, very aggressive.
At least you've proven na meron din po kayong talent sa acting. Without script, with a different presence.
Siguro, baka may talent tayo na napatid doon.
Pwede na po kayo sa sa next series ni Coco Martin without script. So sino pong sakali, sir, sino pong gusto niyo gumanap bilang kayo sa TV series or movie sakali?
I have to refrain from answering that una kasi my concentration on is on my retirement. Pero kung tanongin mo, daming magaling talaga yan. Daming magaling na pinagpilian niya before. To mention a few pero not limited to o among others. May na-mention yung director namin yan dati. Kasi it was started by sina Mr. Escortes before. Inano ito pinag-aralan na ito nila Direct Don Remo. They started it all. They found a PowerPoint presentation na. Kaya lang hindi natapos-tapos because of the intervening events like they brought me to Negros Oriental para mag-set ng mga search warrants, warrant of arrest doon kay Teves, and then after that they brought me to Davao for Kibuloy. So ang daming hindi natapos talaga. So in Davao, ang nakahuli ng todo sa akin doon si Luis Caguaya. So doon na natapos ang docu-film. It started with the intention of a 15-minute, the most interview of who Marandan is. Kasi I came and landed at Davao very unpopular. Unpopular in the sense that unknown to them kung ano ang gagawin ko. Baka gawin ko yung ginawa ko sa Negros Oriental. I was painted as monsters that time, so I thought that a good reputation. Well, hanggang ngayon, baka hindi pa rin naman maganda yung reputation ko, but that was the condition at the time. Kaya, ganun na ang nangyari. Pero, in the persistence, kanina, I made use of the word aggressive. Because of her aggressiveness, natapos yung docu-film. But, the intention of 15-minute interview, na naging 3 hours yung interview namin kasi in between questions, we became emotional. Nag-aaway kami pag nag-interview. Hinuhuli niya yung kanya kasi she's trying to insinuate something of which I did not do. Sabi ko naman, aggressively, no, you're mistaken. You have yet to become a police officer bago mo maintindihan yung mga tanong mo sa akin at bago mo maintindihan mga sagot ko sa iyo. I was there. I experienced pain. There are many experiences, escapades, anecdotes, and all that. Marami akong experiences sa ground na hindi ko nakita. So, she tried to to dig it on. She was able to tag it on. Majority was able, she was able to tag it on. Ito pala yung pinagagalingan ng galing ng tao ko. Yun, maybe. So, I will mention na yung mga they conceptualize Paolo Abilino, Mr. Paolo Abilino. They conceptualize ayan din naman siya also. And I'm not so good with celebrities. And two more. Yun yung mga iniisip nila. Pero, sabi naman ni Miss Edith, nung siya nang mawa, they have yet to be with you for maybe 3 months pa to examine and study your mannerisms and behavior and activities. Mahirap pa yan that they have to be with me the moment I wake up in the morning and I sleep at night. Lahat ng ginagawa ko sa office, the way I go, the way I get angry and all that. So, ang dami pa lang considerations yan. Pag-aaralan ng mga artista. So, it will be very, very tedious. At sabi niya, meron akong naisip dyan eh. Para matapos na yung mga ganyan na we can do shortcut na. Ikaw na. So, ako na ang gumanap kay Kevin ko. Yun lang nangyari. But this time, maybe in succeeding endeavors, ayaw ko na. Sila na.
Mahirap po pala, no? So sir, as you mentioned, you will be retiring in 89 days. So can you share with us your plans po after you retire?
Very simple. I want to full-time husband to my wife and full-time father to my children. At hindi na ako, I will shy away. You will never hear from me again. Hindi na rin ako pupunta sa kampo. Doon na ako sa bayan. 56-year-old. The life expectancy of Filipinos is 75-year-old. So if I'm 55 now, I still have 20 years or less than 90 years to live. Which means I have only, today summers, I have only 19 summers to go. Hindi ko alam kung mga change yung mga but in the life expectancy, you can check that on Google, that 75 the average we go. So, binibilang ko lahat yan. So I have still 19 summers with my children. I will spend.
So you're not considering any government or cabinet position right
Pero
now?
honestly, no.
And you don't also have any plans to run for any position in the next election?
That's not my cup of tea. Ang magulo na dyan sa politika.